a decade ago, 10 years ago, just about when MAB started, the global banking industry, the Philippines included, was in such a frenzy, spending billions of dollars upgrading and replacing hardware and software because of the fear of the millennium bug. But not the rural banking industry. In fact, for the vast majority of rural banks, we were most confident of our systems being shielded from the millennium bug. Why? Because for the most part, we use paper and manual systems. Or to be more precise, huge index cards. Of course, today it's different. Rural banks have embraced technology like they never have before. Today, for example, rural banks have deployed close to 185 ATM machines and counting, over half of them during the last 12 months alone. And close to half of the ATMs deployed are already triple-DES security compliant, end-to-end. In fact, years ahead of some commercial banks. In fact, today, on the mobile phone banking side, every month, together with Francis, we receive parts of our salary on our Nokia phones. We pay for goods and services, transfer money, withdraw, make deposits on our Nokia phones. And more amazing still, tens of thousands more in the countryside are experiencing the same thing, even in areas without wireline service or without ATMs present. And of course, all this is made possible by the RBAP Mobile Phone Banking Initiative developed under the USAID-funded MABS program using the GCash platform and, like most, transacting on a Nokia phone. Mr. John Lindbergh, USAID Mission Director, Ms. Janet Lopez, Executive Director of Medco, Ms. Risa Maniego-Llana, President of G-Exchange, Mr. William Hamilton White, Country General Manager, Nokia, Attorney Francis Garzon, Chair of the Rural Bankers Foundation, past President and Directors of the RBAP, fellow capitalists, fellow idealists, good afternoon. You know, rural banks have really changed tremendously since John arrived. And of course, a significant amount of the credit goes to the MABS program. Not only have we embraced technology, whether it is software, hardware, credit technology, management technology, we have embraced it all and how we've grown. In fact, today, the state of rural banking, and to quote a regulator, it is strong and getting stronger. Our capital adequacy ratio is 15.8%, well above the 10% minimum. Our return on equity last year is 14.6%, higher than the 11.8% of the commercial banking system, and 2.5 times the return on equity of the fifth banking system. Our market share is up. 90% of new branches, for example, opened between 2003 and 2007, were opened by rural banks. 90%. 9 out of 10 new branches in that 4-year period opened by rural banks. 2/3 of net new employment growth during the period 2000 to 2007 came from rural banks. Over that period, for example, the rural banking system experienced a 50% jump in employment versus 7% for the commercial banking sector and 3% for the fifth banking sector. And of course, our babies, microfinance, the microenterprise sector. Today, we are servicing 700,000 active clients and they are growing. You can just imagine the social impact of uplifting 700,000 families from poverty. Not to mention the profits that came along with it. In fact, you know, we are so gung-ho about technology that it is the theme of our Rural Banking Week and the theme of October Symposium for the Rural Bankers Association. And the theme, of course, is entitled Banking on Technology. And it's not just about software or hardware. It's a way of doing things. It's a way of managing credit. And we are, of course, excited about the new products that are in the pipeline, microinsurance, micro-housing, micro-agri. And today, we sign agreements with USAID in support of MABS4, with GXI and Nokia in support of the RBAP Mobile Phone Banking Initiative. And today, we are witness to something remarkably special. A happy marriage, if you will, of what Bill Gates says in a recent essay of the two great forces of human nature, self-interest and caring for others. A sort of creative capitalism, which is an attempt to stretch the reach of market forces so that more companies can benefit from doing work that makes more people better off. We are not just connecting people, or we are not just reaching out to the world, and it's not just about a grateful acceptance of a caring and helping hand from our American friends. These agreements will change lives for the better. It will change lives forever. It will help the underprivileged and the marginalized, the unserved and the underserved, and do it in the most sustainable way possible by generating some profit along the way. Thank you and good day.